Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tap That. Today we're doing something a little different. We're just going to do a spoiler-free movie review of Hocus Pocus 2. Thanks for joining.
My name's Wilfred. What's yours? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone.
All right, guys, like I said, we all just watched Hocus
Hocus
Pocus
Pocus.
2. We got our glasses here, our Hocus Pocus cups. I'll put a spell on you.
There's 100% beer in these, just so everyone knows.
Be a great for this one. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
So what do you guys think of the movie?
I thought it was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was a good kids film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is way funnier than the first one. Like, the humor's much
Different
more
tone.
Different tone.
Way
yeah.
different tone from the very first
The
one.
humor is just hitting you constantly.
Oh, dude,
I
it's
also
good
thought-
humor.
Like, comparing it to the first one,
Yeah.
the storyline in the first one kept my attention a little bit more.
Okay.
Than the second than this one.
I mean, yeah, I get you on that one. I would say definitely too. It definitely aged with the times.
Yeah.
Sure.
They made the movie more acceptable for this time or this era of people versus back in '93 with the first one. It was definitely aimed at a different type of crowd, almost, so to speak.
Well, I would say they made a smart choice where they focused on the witches, the Sanderson sisters, instead of the new characters. They didn't focus on them too much.
No.
And there's some scenes which I thought kept my attention. I was like, that was a good focal point. The movie really does focus on who we want to see in a sequel of the movie.
Absolutely.
Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, we did talk about, it's a no spoiler-free review, but I do want to get deeper into that.
Okay.
But it was very musical this time.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
spoiling. There was some music in the first one, but this one was
Musical.
music heavy. I was like, is this this felt like a classic Disney movie. What was there? 3, 4? No, probably 3.
Three.
Music.
Three
Three.
songs I think
Yeah.
there were.
Like the-
Total.
They upped everything too, like the comical aspect of it too. The first
Yeah.
one wasn't as comical
Mm-mm.
as this one was. Same thing with the music, like you said, there wasn't as many musical numbers in the first one.
Yeah. This one, I wanted to say didn't have as dark of a tone, but then when I think about it, there were some dark scenes. There was some good cinematography, like some of the shots that they shot, like one's in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler, of like when the witches come to the door and it's just their shadows, or even when they're calling them up,
Yeah.
which is also in the trailer, like the lightning flash and scene. Like some of that cinematography was dark, but I would say the story was not as dark. It was much more lighthearted.
It's a bit like the darkness, I was going to say, I feel like the first maybe color-wise, it was a lot more colorful. There was a lot more colors going on in the first one. Just visually.
I haven't seen the first one in about a year. I know you just saw it last night.
I literally just watched it last night for this. I agree with you kind of to an extent.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit different. I think they made it like a darker grayer thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like to go with the tail a little bit more. But it did like still incorporate scenes kind of like from the first one, but also had the newer modern day take on it as well. So that was definitely a good way of doing the movie, I would say.
I was hating on it in the beginning, and it has been almost 30 years, but they didn't look as old as I thought the 3 actresses would look.
I said
Yeah.
that even in the trailer,
Yeah.
they do not look like. I feel like they don't even look like they've aged that much.
Yeah, they don't look too bad. You
Think
can
they CGI'd it?
no, I definitely think it was natural. You can definitely tell Sarah Jessica Parker's voice isn't as shrill, like it's definitely deeper.
They're all
Yeah.
kind of deeper and
Yeah.
like they crack a little bit.
Oh, Winnie
Yeah.
has a hard time keeping it in some
Yeah.
of the scenes, like
Yeah.
especially in some of the singing scenes. She has a hard time keeping that like woo voice, like that real like pitch voice.
And I know it's weird, but like, did anybody else notice they all kind of look a little bit thinner, so to speak? You know what I mean?
Because they're old now.
Yeah, I get that. But like I was watching the first one last night, and they were looking a little. Some of them, looked a little thicker than some. And,
Yeah.
and then I watched this time, and I'm like, they're all really, really thin.
Especially my witch. I
Yeah.
mean, and I'm not body shaming anybody, but in
No.
the first one, she's definitely a thicker woman.
Absolutely.
And in this one, she is she's thinned out. She's much
And-
Well, you
I
know,
think the
they're
weight looked
thicker
good on
up
her, though.
here. Like, not
Yeah.
even to talk about the
Yeah.
weight. They're all a little thicker up here.
little
I'm allowed to talk about them. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
That's your area of
I don't wanna
expertise, not mine. All right.
I don't want to
That's
broach
fair.
this subject. We did watch it with Ember's kids. My kids, unfortunately, were not here. Your daughter, who was interested the whole time, she's a little older than your son. Son lost a little bit of interest, but he's a little younger. But your daughter, she kept interest the whole time.
Yeah.
She was into it. So I mean, I think it keeps kids' interest, and I feel like with some of these 30-year remakes, they're almost not shooting for kids. They're shooting for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
they want our
Audience.
nostalgia glasses
Yeah.
on. They want us to be like, kids, come watch.
The
And I-
Watch with
references,
us.
stuff like that. Absolutely.
I had a big shit-eating grin on the entire
Yeah,
movie.
same.
Almost.
I was
just
excited.
I
was
enjoyed it.
The build up.
I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, we are going to come back and do a spoiler section of this. So it'll be another video. But all in all, I think here on Tap That, it gets a good thumbs up from us.
I say thumbs up.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
Go
it.
watch it.
I'm excited to watch it with my kids eventually when they're home and stuff. But other than that, yeah, go watch it, guys. Again, join us. I'm going to post it probably the same time. We're going to do a spoiler section next. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for staying.
Thanks for staying.
Thanks for staying.
Stick around.
My 20